Hey guys, it's Deligracy here, and today I'm going to be showing you a fun gift idea or do-it-yourself idea because it's Christmas time and I wanted to make my family and friends some nice gifts. So I'm going to be inspired by fashion with these plates. There's a few fashion icons or influencers that I'm going to bring into them. Also going to bring a little bit of Marilyn Monroe into it, which you'll see, and a little bit of typography. And then finally, we're going to be inspired by a fashion blogger I really like. I can't pronounce her name. I know a heap of you will know who I'm talking about, but she's Italian. She's really big on Instagram. I think her name's Chiara Fagari or Fagaria or Chiara Fagari, I don't know. Anyways, we're going to be inspired by some of her fashion label, which shows winky eyes, and they're super easy to paint. We should have a bit of fun with it. The good thing about this do-it-yourself is that you can either use these plates for yourself, you can use them as gifts to eat off, or you can actually use them as wall decorations. We're gonna treat ourselves. This can be really cheaply done, or you can spend a little bit more. We're going to be using two colors, black and red, inspired by Rene Grau, the artist. We're going to be using some cheap as paintbrushes because we're going to be using both ends of them, so you don't want to damage some good brushes. We're also going to need some paint that can be painted onto porcelain or dinnerware. So I'm using one called, I think, Pabio or something. And the great thing with this paint is that to make it set, you don't need a kiln, you just put it in your home domestic oven and yeah, it sets it for you and makes it totally dishwasher safe. So first up, let's work on our first plate. For this plate, I'm going to be inspired by a bit of Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to paint some red lips and I'm going to look at some Google images of Rene Grau's work just to get a bit of a style idea. And then we're going to be using either the brush side of the brush or the other side of the brush to paint them on in a somewhat even pattern. These lips can be really simple. You don't have to be perfect at painting. I'm going to make them a little bit abstract because I know I can't paint lips very well. So we're just gonna paint them around the plate. If you muck up, the beauty of this paint is that you can wipe it away with a cloth. So make sure to have one handy. And then, yeah, just have fun and see how you go. Once we've got all our red lips done and finished, I'm going to do the iconic Marilyn Monroe beauty spot. So I'm going to use the other end of the paintbrush and just dab some spots onto it to just create that nice alternating red and black pattern. Ta-da! All done! For the next plate, I'm going to challenge myself a little bit. I'm going to be inspired by a fashion typeface called Dido. This just screams out Vogue to me and fashion. I'm just gonna Google a nice type website that allows me to type out what I wanna type out and see a preview of it. That way I don't have to download the font or pay for it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that as well so I can just view it as I work. Once I have that, let's put down some masking tape to make sure that the type is somewhat straight. And then I'm going to use the other end of the brush to paint down the different letters, and I'm gonna be writing treat yourself because whatever I'm putting on this plate is gonna be amazing because I am a domestic goddess. No, really, I'm actually really bad at cooking. This is challenging, like I said, so I know I'm going to make mistakes, but as I said, with this paint, you can easily wipe it away, and that's the beauty of it. I'm a little bit disappointed with how much white space there is on this plate, so I think I'm gonna fill up that white space with some star patterns. For the last two, I'm gonna keep these really easy and simple to paint. We're going to be using Chiara Fagari's, or whatever her name is, her alternating winking pattern. And this I can do quite quickly because my camera is about to run out and I don't mind if it's a little bit how should we say it? On the piss? No, that's really Aussie, isn't it? Like, if it's not perfect, it's fine. Oopsies, I totally made a mistake. So I could clean that away, but honestly, I kind of like it. So I'm gonna leave that paint splatter there, and it just adds a little bit of crafty artsiness to it. For the final plate, I'm going to use some masking tape to just do some clean red and black block color lines. So we're gonna do half the plate in red, put the masking tape down and do a thin black line. We're probably going to need 2 coats of black, so make sure you do a second coat once the first one is dry. Once you've done that, all you have to do is wait 24 hours for this paint to fully dry. Then we're going to put our ovens on 150 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, Celsius. Put them in there and bake them for half an hour. Now you have your plates fully ready, fully dishwasher safe. You can use them to eat off, or you can use them as wall decoration or as gifts, whatever you like. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you'd like to see more do-it-yourself things, because to be honest, I just love doing them for fun, and sharing them with you guys is always a good time if you want to see them. Please let me know in the comments down below like what other videos you would like to see, and I will try and deliver them to you. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll speak to you soon. Merry Christmas!